Okay, so now I want to talk about a bench press variation called the dumbbell bench press. A lot of people feel a little nervous maybe about benching without a spotter with a barbell, which can be understandable. So a dumbbell bench press is a nice variation for that. It also can just be a nice change. So if you just want to do something different than a regular bench press, dumbbell kind of can change some things up. The setup, some of the positions are going to be slightly different. You want to kind of have the same position, but being that the setup is a little different, it's kind of hard to get there. So let me kind of show you how you want to set up. So first of all, you want to get your dumbbells. You're going to straddle the bench just like a regular bench press. Here's the key. What you want to do when the weight gets heavy, it's going to be hard to get these things into position. So what you're going to want to do is use your legs. So you're going to kick one up, kick the other one up. Now you just lean back and you're ready to go. Just press straight up. Some people, if you have some tight shoulders, you can do it with your palms facing each other, or you can do it with the external rotation too. It just depends on what feels better to you. A couple things you want to think about is you don't want to bring them down all the way down here, because then that's getting into that whole over rotation of the shoulder thing that we were talking about on the regular bench press. You want to pretend there's a bar in your hand, and you can only get to about there, and you press up from there. Another thing is you want to make sure you're not up here. You want to press same position, your low chest area. Okay? You do your reps there. When you're done, put one on the floor, put the other one on the floor, or on your knee. What you don't want to do is put both of them down at the same time. That is a great way to tear a pec muscle. You don't want to do that. Okay, so that's your dumbbell bench press. You can do the same thing on an incline bench as well. It can be a little easier to get into position there. I'm going to show you one more variation right now. It's called the floor press. Okay, the last variation I want to show you is called the floor press. Basically, it's like doing a bench press on the floor. That's why it's called the floor press. What this is going to do is going to decrease your range of motion, which can make it easier sometimes, but because you're not using your legs for any kind of stability, it can kind of be just kind of different more than easier. It's just a nice variation to throw in from time to time. So how you're going to want to set up for this, you can use a barbell if you can get the setup, if you have like a power rack or something, but usually you're going to use a dumbbell if you're doing this in a regular gym that might not have some of that equipment available. So what you're going to want to do here is kind of get those dumbbells right in on your knees. You're just going to kick them up just like we did on the dumbbell bench press. Kick up there, and you're going to line back. Now the elbows just sit on the floor, and you press from there. Okay? So again, you're going to use, it's going to be very similar, the position you want to bench in. You don't want to be pushing up there. You want to be pushing to your low chest area. The range of motion down, obviously, is kind of controlled by the floor. You just come through there. And that's the floor press. So the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to the bench press is kind of the importance of the muscles you're not thinking about. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the basic setup, but all the way from your legs to your back. I mean, most people think of the bench press as a triceps and chest exercise, like I said before. But me as a power lifter, I didn't see my bench press increase very much until I really started focusing on my back and my stability on the bench. So it's really an exercise that should give you kind of a whole body feel. When I'm really set up well on the bench and I'm benching kind of maximal weights, or what are maximal weights for me, what I'm thinking about, I'm not really thinking about my chest or my triceps at all. I'm thinking about my stability in my back and squeezing my shoulders together in that kind of position. So what I'm trying to say is when you do the bench press right, it really is a full body exercise. You need to have your feet solid on the floor. You need to have everything tight so that the force can be generated right from the floor, right through the bar, your hands right through the bar. So hopefully I can get that across a little bit. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me at MitchRFitness@gmail.com. If you have any questions about the bench press, how to increase your bench press, or anything else exercise related, just drop me a line there. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.